One more time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the BWI pod, and it's your man BWI himself. How's everyone's day been? Hope everyone is doing okay. Yes. So it's Champions League week, and Champions League has been great for those who the team have won, obviously. And as an Arsenal fan, obviously Arsenal won today. So yeah, let's talk about the three big teams, obviously the Premier League big teams in the Champions League and how they have fared in this week's matches. So let's start with Manchester City. Now, I think this season for City is like a write-off. I'll be honest with you. They should just forget about the season because the Premier League is gone. Personally, if you ask me, and the Champions League is slipping away. So there's a high chance that City might be without a trophy this season, which nobody saw coming, if you ask me. I don't know what's happening at City. And although I know they're missing a few players, but looking at like watching the game and looking at the lineup, the only big player like I would have said okay, was missing is still Rodri. Like Rodri has been missing for what? Is how many weeks now? It's been almost 2 months. So you'd expect that a manager like Pep should have actually come up with something for Manchester City, but it's not looking like it. The team is not gelling. The players are not playing well. Like I've said in every single segment that I talk about Man City, they all look heavy. Manchester City, the players are not able to move. Rico Lewis is doing his best because I've seen like he's the only City player, if you permit me to say that, like shows a bit of hope, a glimmer of hope. Like he's good. He scored in the last game for them, but Man City against Juventus. Well, I mean, I know they are away at Juventus, and Juventus is a big team as well, but yeah, City are in trouble. The City is a write-off, if that's what you say. I think they should just forget about the season. It's completely done. Um, I think they are doing this to make us feel bad. Yeah, I actually do feel bad for City right now. Like I genuinely feel bad for City. I like prior to other this season, like City is that one team that when they lose, because they don't lose often, everyone is happy. You're like, oh yeah, finally they've lost. But this has been the worst form I have seen from City. Like since I started like watching football properly, this is the worst form. It's been what 9 games, and they've only won one game in all competitions, obviously, and it's looking like they might not make it to the Champions League playoff. It's peak. It's crazy. Obviously, in the game against Juventus, Vlahovic scored and McKenzie scored, but City, yeah, yeah. What can we say at this point? I just have to keep repeating myself. It's going to be a repeat every single segment when it comes to Manchester City because it's the same thing. Do you understand? Obviously they won in the Premier League, but then we thought, okay, is that going to be the bounce they needed to get back to the Man City we've always done? Oh, sorry, that was the game before they drew. Yeah, there's nothing to say, guys. We are here for the downfall. Yeah, everyone is against City at this point. Hello. If you're new here, please do like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to anyone joining us for the first time. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. We're here talking Champions League football, and yeah, I don't. I, let's talk about Liverpool. Let's talk about Liverpool because for City, it's just going to be negative, and I do not want to be someone who is just negative about teams, but they leave us no choice but to actually talk down on them, like because it's been horrendous. And no one saw this coming. I bet you no one predicted this. If anyone who probably predicted City's downfall, especially to fall down this bad. And also, guys, let's talk about this. Does this mean that one player to a team can change the whole because if Rodri didn't get injured, is there a chance? That's a question to you guys. If Rodri didn't get injured, would it have been this bad? Is there a chance that City would have still been challenging? They would have still been able to compete in like the different competitions. Is City a one man club, like a one player squad? In the sense that without Rodri, Man City. basically finished at this point because they were missing De Bruyne, but De Bruyne is back. Literally everyone is back. Only Rodri. I think that in terms of the biggest miss, but everyone's there. They have the attacks still there. Grealish, Doku, Nunes, De Bruyne, Food. Everyone like yeah, guys. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with City, but hello to everyone joining us. Good evening, guys. From wherever you're tuning in. But yeah, City is down and yeah, down really bad. Let's go to Liverpool. What can I say? Liverpool have been outstanding. They keep even when they're not playing good. I still don't know how they manage to get these results. Um, um, yeah. What can you say, guys? What can you really say about Liverpool? I don't know. I don't know. Um, as an opposing fan, I'm just waiting for them to. I keep saying this is the game they will fail. I keep saying this is the game they will drop points, but the new manager is so good. Yes, yes. Arne Slot is doing an amazing job. Clearly, they will not be dropping points anytime soon. They've literally won 6 out of 6 in the Champions League. That is amazing. That's that's crazy to play again, and they've played good teams as well. So it's not like oh they've been lucky or like they've actually played decent teams. 6 out of 6. The first to get like automatic qualification, obviously, into the next round, which means when other people are doing playing the player, that's why I'm hoping Arsenal do qualify as well for the without going through the playoffs. Because when other teams are in the playoffs, Liverpool they'll be resting. They'll be resting players. What can we say? Top of the league, the Premier League, top in the Champions League, firing in every corner. Yeah, they cannot be stopped. And obviously, I know they did have the weekend off because their match was cancelled against Everton. But yeah, Anna Slot is doing an amazing job for a manager that's just coming in his first season. They haven't bought new players. Literally, I think only Chiesa, but most of the players from last season. Now, I beg to ask, why are teams like City and Arsenal struggling? Because they added one or two new players. Obviously, Arsenal lost some players. But if Liverpool have maintained the same players and they are playing like this, is this a question for the managers or what? Because yeah, Liverpool is just firing at every corners. But yeah, and then straight to Arsenal. Today is just literally reviewing the games. So it's just gonna be a quick chat on all of them. Arsenal um, finally scoring without set piece. Hallelujah, somebody. 3 goals against Monaco. Saka. Guys, Saka, I watched the game and I'm not going to lie to you. Saka is absolutely world class. He could have gotten a hat trick, but Kai Havertz probably took that one off of him. For the third goal. Um, but I think the player I want to focus on, obviously, um, I'm a bit biased when I talk and I review games because I always dive more on Arsenal because I'm an Arsenal fan. You guys all know that. So sorry if I'm not in depth with other teams, but in terms of Arsenal, today's game, the player I want to talk about is Gabriel Jesus. And obviously, other players also missed some important chances in the game. But Jesus, you are supposed to be our striker. You're supposed to be finishing those chances. I don't know. I really I can't find any excuse for him whatsoever. Someone said Jesus need Jesus. um, I just cannot find any excuse whatsoever for him. He had two very good chances that he should be burying, and yeah, he flopped. He flopped. He flopped so bad, and I'm like, you've only scored 1 goal in what 1 or 2 goals in the whole year. 1 or 2 goals in the whole year, and then you manage to get in good position to finish that chance. My brother, you have to take your chances. You have to finish. You like only 1 or 2 players in the Arsenal team, like a Saka. If you, I mean, I wouldn't let Saka miss that. He wouldn't miss it, but 1 or 2 players are allowed to miss so because they would make up for it. You haven't, although that was a good assist by Jesus, but you haven't been up to. You're supposed to be our striker. Like yeah, it's peak, man. It's peak, guys. I'm not a negative kind of. I don't speak negative of players, but Jesus, man, you got to do better. You just got to do better. If you're if Arsenal is if we're actually serious to actually challenge properly, it is clear that we need to get a new striker. And a big shout out as well to Louis Kelly. Played exceptionally well at left back. I think this is also time for that. Every pod, I'm going to say it. Zinchenko, my brother, it looks like your time is almost up as well. Because if the young man is doing so well at left back, he was so composed. Obviously, he was part of the. He created the first chance for the first goal, and then Jesus gave the assist. But yeah, no complaints tonight. Easy game, easy win. At home as well. Controlled the game very well, and yeah, Saka was good. Odegaard was good. But yeah, I just cannot forgive those chances missed by Jesus and also Martinelli and also Odegaard. But I'm not gonna shout Odegaard so much because yeah, he's always performing. So again, like I said, one or two players are allowed to miss some chances, but Jesus, not you. But yeah, guys. Hopefully we should be able to record again maybe Friday ahead of the Premier League show. So thank you all for tuning in tonight. See you guys in the next pod. Signing out. Peace.